Good morning, everybody. Headed out to go get it this morning. I am up. It's 6:48 a.m. I am going to connect with my new apprentice. I just hired one because I prefer to hire technicians with mechanical background, but not in appliance repair. That way I can mold them the way I need them to be to provide excellence when it comes to residential service. And they're like sponges. So it should be a great experience for both of us. So I want to talk to you guys about growing your business the right way. A lot of times we'll go through an interview process, or you'll meet somebody somewhere and at the parts place or things of that nature, and have these casual conversations. You cannot judge a book by its cover. This young man I have known for several years, and he actually was an assistant of mine about 7 years ago. And when I met him, he was a technician, and I moved him into management because he had the ability to morph between and switch between seamlessly between both worlds, meaning he could talk to a customer, sell a job, and explain that job in layman's terms, which is phenomenal because that is one of the best parts of management and sales, is the ability to make things. Sorry, y'all, I'm a sister, so I'm constantly battling the ash, especially down here in Florida. People think it's just the cold climates, man, please. But anyway, getting back on topic. So he had all these qualities, and for years when he was younger, he had worked at Publix, and Publix is known for training their employees on customer service. So only thing I had to do is tweak him about, look, you got to sell from their pocket and not your pocket. A lot of times in sales, people don't go for the gusto because they think something may be too expensive. Might be too expensive for you, but if the person owns this appliance or product and they need it repaired, and particularly if they have sentimental attachment and they don't want to go get a new one, money's never an issue. It's how you deliver it. You have to deliver it in such a way that it is a value-added feature and product. Your ability to service it, to get it back and running better than brand new, and the parts that are needed to bring it up to speed, particularly if there are modifications or updates. I think a lot of times when we approach appliance repair, we don't realize that a lot of the appliances we're working on are filled with software updates, firmware updates, just like your phone is and your computers are. So as soon as you transition into that mindset, you won't have a problem. But most people still stuck in 1922, and they scared of computers. If like me, you realize, if you understand the basics of appliance repair, you understand that all those computers did was take over certain functions. Like you see the starter relay. Some of us starter relays, you can't test them because they have control boards in them now. And then, those who are in the electronics, this is your season, because you can take a control board, change a capacitor, solder something, and you in the house. Most people can't even do that, and it's very simple. It's not that difficult to do. If you want to invest in profit, learn how to repair these control boards. I'm telling you, that is the ancient Chinese secret. But getting back to the young man I'll be working with, he's the type of young man that I can groom into move into my spot, and I can totally be hands off. And I'm willing to invest that in him because I've known him for some time. Now, after I get him up to speed, I'm going to continue to add other technicians, diverse technicians, because my client base is diverse. I think that's another thing that people need to keep in mind, that if your client base looks and acts a certain way, you need to be prepared to serve them wherever they are. People are comfortable with people who talk like them, look like them, act like them, even in this day and age. And it's not always about the color of their skin. A lot of times it has to do with class systems. And you know, a lot of people don't believe that, but then you need to become well read. It's just like me. I can go home, chill. I can go in the hood, be good. I can be in a professional setting and articulate whatever I need to. But I never forget where I come from. And I think sometimes a lot of us get that confused with success. You were born to be successful. The only thing holding you back is you. So getting back to my apprentice, y'all about to make me go on a tangent because I can hear the BS now. But it's important that as you groom people to come into the business, you need to be slow to hire and quick to fire. A lot of people understand what that means. That basically means that you got to make sure you check all the boxes over and over again, because to allow someone to infiltrate your organization and destroy everything you build, and that's on you. That means you got comfortable, you got lazy, and you went to sleep at the wheel. You can never do that, because remember, this is your vision, not theirs. You know, some people want to be employees all their life. That's good. Hire those people. But people who want what you have and aren't willing to work for it, watch those people. Take it from someone who knows. Don't hate the player, hate the game. So once I get this gentleman up and running, I should have him up to speed. He's really, really smart. I have him up to speed, to be honest, in 2 weeks. I could, a regular person would be 30 days, because I am only focusing on modern appliances. I'm going to keep it real. I'm not working on anything that's ancient. I can't find parts for, and it's an experiment. If it's not a project, I'm not touching it, because when it comes to me making my paper, I need to be able to get in and out, and the parts need to be readily available. There's enough appliances failing out here that people cannot fix who have been in the industry for years because they're afraid of computers, and that's where I come in. I want to specialize in the best and the highest lines. And it's particularly with these connected devices. If you're not on top of the connected devices, you got to get with these programs, man. It's not hard. And you need to walk in spaces other people aren't walking. Specialize. Become the best at it. Like, for instance, I belong to a group. I need to upload this, this technical service bulletin. This bulletin's been out for a minute, but I really need to upload it, because a lot of people are asking me about these Samsung ice makers. Whenever you do these ice makers, please do them in a kit. When you do them in a kit, that's going to come with the ice maker, the auger, the PCB board, and the heated drain tube. I know you're like, whoa. Yeah, well, if you're really in the game and you really want to be a Samsung authorized tech, you better know the product. And you need to be able to walk in and walk out, particularly if you're doing any type of warranty work. If you're doing warranty work, a lot of those are still in warranty, so they're, places like Sears, BrandsMart, they're sending you out to fix those. So you need to be able to have your part numbers and ready to go. And that goes back to your pre-diagnosis. So I'm going to be meeting up with him shortly. So like I said, hire slow and fire fast. Do not hire out of desperation. It is a bad deal every time, because when you hire out of desperation, you end up with problems. You don't check all the boxes. You end up with all kind of issues, and whatever issues they're bringing to the table, guess who's going to have to deal with them? You. I have no intention of living that life. But let's just focus on you being the example and you setting the tone. So for instance, I'm meeting up with him, which means I can't be late. I am setting the tone. I also can't get a ticket. Gotta slow it down here real quick. I'm just sitting there waiting to get somebody, man. Come on, bro. Jesus. What is that, entrapment? Anyway, distraction again. Like I said, y'all, hire slow, fire fast. And make sure you know what the exemplary employee is, because that's the guy and girl you want on your team. Same thing with your CSRs. One of the best investments you can make is a CSR. And most people be like, once I did that, I'm never going back. I don't blame them. They're absolutely right. Absolutely right. So I am starting on my adventures today. I'm going to make this short because I don't want to go into another topic. and get lost in the sauce. But I want everybody to have a great day. Solid Steppers, thank you for supporting me. And I'll have reports on my adventures throughout the day. Thank you again. And above all else, go get it. Don't let it get you. Have a great day, Solid Steppers. I'll send y'all some scenes from Florida too, because it looks like it's going to be a really sunny day. Be blessed. Thanks for your support, and thank you to my new subscribers. If you have anything you want me to talk about, put it in the comments. I'll make a video on it.